People and the environment are program where they come to you na Magic TV. If you want to know all things about you environment, weather forecast, national park them, forest reserve, protected area them across the country and how to protect wildlife, waiting the law say about all here, join Cornelius E. Randall on Magic Television, channel 38, and also on Facebook and YouTube and all social media handle them. Every Friday from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. on Magic Television, your trusted information hub.
Randall. Hello and welcome to the first edition of the environmental program People and Environment. We will reach you live from Magic Television, channel 38, and on Facebook and YouTube. Magic People and Environment, they reach you every Friday from 5 to 6 p.m. where you will know everything about the environmental world. We will discuss everything about what you need to know for protect the environment and what the law say about the environment. So join me every Friday for People and Environment program where we reach you from Magic Television. Don't forget to say yourself can be part of the program where you can send your message to 090-280-389. 090-280-389. Today inside the program we can talk about climate change and its impact. Climate change and its impact. And for help me for Rob Mott for that topic today, I get as my guest inside the studio, Pa Oswald Ansist. Good evening and welcome to the program.
Good evening, Cornelius.
Alright, welcome to the program. Continue for stay to it as you can tell people the experience when you don't get in the environmental world. People and Environment now the program name.
People and the environment. People and the environment are program where they come to you na Magic TV. If you want to know all things about you environment, weather forecast, national park them, forest reserve, protected area them across the country and how to protect wildlife, waiting the law say about all here, join Cornelius E. Randall on Magic Television, channel 38, and also on Facebook and YouTube and all social media handle them. Every Friday from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. on Magic Television, your trusted information hub.
Alright, welcome back to the program People and Environment. People and Environment, a program where they reach you on Magic Television every Friday, 5 to 6. We will get various environmental topics that we will discuss, and we'll bring various people in Canada studio who can talk about the environment. When we start the program properly, we'll talk about Otamba-Kilimi National Park. Otamba-Kilimi National Park is the first and the largest national park in Sierra Leone. It's about 110 square miles, a border between Guinea and Sierra Leone. You get the Otamba part of the park and you get the Kilimi part of the park. This is the first park and we get so many good things. Magic Television will go Wakade and talk to our researcher Abu Raman Ba will tell me more about the park.
Otamba-Kilimi National Park, one of the first, largest and oldest national park in Sierra Leone, within the northwest, and they share border boundary with Guinea from both locations of the park. Otamba-Kilimi National Park divide by two, the Otamba section of the park, where the Kurude and also the Kilimi section of the park, when at the other section, within the lower Tambaka Chiefdom, whilst the Otamba section, then at the upper Tambaka Chiefdom. Now the hotspot for biodiversity in Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone gets 16 species of primates. Otamba-Kilimi National Park, they house 13 of those species, including the forest elephant, Loxodonta cyclotis, leopard, lion, spotted hyena, golden cat, black-footed cat, the serval cat, and Otamba-Kilimi National Park no stop there. It gets a very huge amount of bovids, weighing at the waterbuck, the bushbuck, the yellowback duiker, the red flank duiker, the Maxwell duiker, the water chevrotin, and many other. So Otamba-Kilimi National Park, as I've been doing recently, it go amuse you for making you know say Otamba-Kilimi National Park, even you divide that into plots. Now the only side where you go get a massive abundance of biodiversity in one green location, whether na just the entrance of the park or you go far wide inside the park. So, but it's very difficult for you get a massive abundance of different wildlife na one green location, but Otamba Kelimi National Park, because of im biodiversity and because the animal dem feel safe and e fit be home for them, na side dem wey you dey get a huge amount of diversity na one green location. But just as many other parks dem na the country dey face challenges, Otamba Kelimi National Park also getting challenges, from whether it's deforestation, whether the deforestation dey caused by farming or logging, mining, hunting. So this na national challenges and na challenge wey the Otamba Kelimi National Park dey face. But the potentials are many, and if people dem focus or government help, there are a lot of things wey we no discover it wey dem dey na the Otamba Kelimi National Park. Just as I say, na the hotspot for biodiversity na Sierra Leone.
Plenty thank you to Abdulrahman for saying that small history there about Otamba Kelimi National Park for this program. Alright, at the kind side of the studio now also get Pan Hansis, Oswald Hansis, when I'm an environmentalist and also a specialist in so many areas na Sierra Leone. We will give you experience. First of all, sir, you don't go Otamba Kelimi National Park?
No, I go there yet. No one Pujom, I go close by.
All right, Otamba Kelimi National Park now a very wonderful place. I don't visit it several times. It gets so many people not believe say elephants in Sierra Leone, including myself who sit there. Until we go to the park there, then we know say elephants there in Sierra Leone. And we camera trap there also spots a lion at that park there. So now there's two far no more the lion and then spots in Sierra Leone. But because according to environmentalists there, we now know the specialist, the camera trap you get for make sure say catch the animal or whatever over 3 or 4 times they confirm in presence within the area. They don't see a one time, they don't see a hit. Alright, let me come back to the topic we'll get to now.
No, we will not come back. No, we'll talk about this one.
Alright, go ahead.
You know, there is where I start my environmentalism in Liberia 40 something years, 43 years ago. I began to deal with them with Manden. German, then they go more for try for conserve and preserve the national parks and within Liberia. Liberia and then forest, now the most biodiverse forest now all over West Africa. So it was regarded as a biological hotspot. Now there's one thing about these parks we get for educate the public about, educate the government about. The biodiversity of the parks cannot stand alone by themselves. In other words, if you get one park, now a part of Koinadugu, a part of Pujom, you now go to do slash and burn farming all over Koinadugu, all over Pujom, if they can to even Bow and Bond. The tropical rainforest, not they work like that. There is zone, now the world what they call the tropical rainforest. The tropical rainforest zone of the world then get about 60% of plant and animal life in the world. My language is Creole English.
Creole, sir, Creole.
With a boxer up.
With a boxer up, yes.
So the tropical rainforest, now they God put almost all the things that we make in this world. Now we get them. Now then tropical rainforest there, and then monkey the way say so. Some thick than they where they not they grow past the elephant eat them, the elephant poop one. Then tropical rainforest there, now them monkey where they eat small thing, then squirrel, then run, and go and drop them. If you drop them, lock they emit good soil, it'll grow. Now so the tropical rainforest then they interact. But when you destroy the forest na Bo, na Moyamba, you say they go keep tropical rainforest park na Pujong or Koinadugu. Yeah, actually they talk nonsense because it doesn't work that way. Because one animal when you destroy, you don't destroy the potential for make a particular tick grow. never ever go again. Now one thing what happen now here, me don't write several times, I don't go na radio, I don't accuse me want to be ecological genocide. I don't like that. None of the ministers that ever come with me or challenge me on that. What did I mean ecological genocide? That's what genocide. Genocide happened now Rwanda very recently. Within 9 months they killed about 1 million people. Genocide happened during the Second World War with Adolf Hitler and killed about 6 million Jews in very horrific way. So when you talk about ecological genocide, you did kill the plants and animal life, and eventually the mortal man they kill. Within this president, they allow commercial logging. They commercial logging them, then they go inside the forest reserve area they are. If you dey travel from Makeni, you dey go na Bambali, Tonkolili, you dey go na Kono axis. You dey cry. Now so you dey see them truck them, 16-wheel truck. They come with them tick them boku. What thing they happen? One great thing. When you go inside a forest, you come to one great tick. You don't destroy maybe about 50 species. Things that would they go up and creepers, would they climb, then small insects them. You destroy them. Sometimes those species the way you destroy. Sometimes are forever. You never friend them.
All right.
Any other forest.
Make I just hold quickly. Let's take
People and the environment. People and the environment are program where they come to you na Magic TV. If you want to know all things about you environment, weather forecast, national park them, forest reserve, protected area them across the country and how to protect wildlife, within the law say about all here, join Cornelius E. Randall on Magic Television, Channel 38, and also on Facebook and YouTube, and all social media handle them. Every Friday from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. on Magic Television, your trusted information hub. People and the environment. People and the environment are program where they come to you na Magic TV. If you want to know all things about you environment, weather forecast, national park them, forest reserve, protected area them across the country and how to protect wildlife, within the law say about all here, join Cornelius E. Randall on Magic Television, Channel 38, and also on Facebook and YouTube, and all social media handle them. Every Friday from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. on Magic Television, your trusted information hub. People and the environment. People and the environment are program where they come to you na Magic TV. If you want to know all things about you environment, weather forecast, national park them, forest reserve, protected area them across the country and how to protect wildlife, within the law say about all here, join Cornelius E. Randall on Magic Television, Channel 38, and also on Facebook and YouTube, and all social media handle them. Every Friday from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. on Magic Television, your trusted information hub. People and the environment.
We could continue the program we watch on Magic TV. People and the environment, where they talk about environmental things then across the country. And also, I get inside the studio today, Oswald Hansen, this will talk about climate change and its impact. Alright, Francis, you will explain about the cutting of the trees, but look and quickly to you in personal. The head what we call slave ship, freedom ship. Who said that name will come out and how you relate to climate change?
My name will come out Nigeria in 1992. I started my environmentalism starting the Future Conservation Society. The German, British, American agency was financed me. They work on producing a thing called Green Love. They work on Liberia, 1989 in Scatterway. 1990, I on our way go Nigeria. Unfortunately enough, the contract from the Worldwide One United Kingdom for Produce magazine for the Cross River National Park. So there was a disagreement between me and the Whitman who give me the contract. Nick Ashton Jones, British, white. So for that, I say, no matter Whitman, this one I don't do who enslave me for 200 years, colonize me, then we cannot come for save the world through then tropical rainforest. But the same thing now I'm doing. Now I'm for dominate me. That never be. So now out of that disagreement in 1992, now start the slave ship freedom ship. The whole idea of the slave ship. The slave ship symbolize the slave ship that we slaves for America. We about 10 million of whom died on the way and then dropped into the ocean. About 12 million of which America, Negroid Africans. So that's what it symbolized, that whole 400-year period. But the slave ship symbolized, even though we end slavery at about 1830, different parts of the world, we mind still enslave. Now the Whitman then come, then draw line at the map. And I call no black map. They say you na Nigeria, na British get you. You na Senegal, na French get you. You na Togo, na German get you. So we allow, and even after we don't get independence, we still hold on to them boundaries. Let's not call them the boundaries. The slave ship, freedom ship, the top was the whole economic system. Puts the price with the pay for the gold, the diamond, all what we do. And they tell we say cut before the storm, now we make cocoa or palm oil plantation. Nothing control with, even though we are called a pseudo independence, fake independence. But this still they continue. The worst part about it, me don't accuse the young president saying he got a slave mentality. I don't accuse Kanda Yonkela, who worked in the United Nations for about 20 years, saying he got a slave mentality. We still, they look up to the white man, but tell me what he for do. We not take any initiative for do anything. So we need freedom for that. Now the reality is that the white man will enslave we. Men don't cause climate change. Men don't put the excess carbon dioxide into the atmosphere.
All right, let me talk a little bit about the climate change. First of all, somebody go on within a climate change.
Climate change essentially starts with the Industrial Revolution pick up in Europe about 250 years ago, about then 17something. So the Whitman, they make Industrial Revolution, machines for the industries, machines for transportation, machines for shipping. So within industry there, they put, then they put excess, especially carbon dioxide, into the atmosphere. So God make the world very fine balance. So small excess where you put, the whole planet, they warm too much. Where the planet warm too much, it hit the ocean. Where the ocean warm too much, the breeze where they blow up on top of the ocean, it cause hurricane, it cause floods. For some areas, it cause drought. And it don't wash over the past 20 years, it cause heat. You see in a place like Australia, the United States, even like Europe, heat wave they come, it burn a place as big as Freetown. In Australia, they kill about 3 billion animals with one heat wave goodie. So, and also, what in the climate change, they mean, when the place, when rain supposed to come, in a come, no problem for the farmers. When too much rain come, not problem for the farmers.
So you agree with me, say climate change don't begin affect Sierra Leone already?
That is an understatement. We, according to what the scientists that they talk, we are one of the 3 worst countries being affected, totally affected by climate change.
For example, now we don't see rain the country January.
Yes.
In fact, if rain can this December, like I say now,
Yes, let's say
that's coming
we can regular rain all over the country.
all over the country.
Yes.
So
that's not the effect of climate change.
So looking at some of the things that we think say we environmental partners, especially in Sierra Leone, for begin do for begin let people then really aware and accept say climate change don't begin hit Sierra Leone.
Interconnections of problems and solutions. You call environmental partners. Climate change don't pass environmentalists. What for the Minister of Environment or Environment Protection Agency or National Protected Area Authority? No, it don't pass them. All under them pastor, all under them imam, them teacher them, under them parents them, all for know about climate change. If we are not enough, in fact, locally, internationally, we not picking them will suffer. We all will suffer. Whatever hard forget. So you're not sitting down waiting for the president to take action, and when the president not take action, you sit down in the corner they cry. No. You will mobilize, you will go to them church, to them mosque. Make sure the president takes the action. If you na minister or director, like I hear you say, some set the National Protected Area Authority, you go, what do they do that? And you should not like church, you should not like mosque, like say, it not concern you. No, it concern you. All the political parties, all the aspirants for the president, for flag bearer position for the elected president. Now is when you should get involved with climate change and environmental degradation. They intertwine, but not the same. Climate change now with man then the cause are mainly about 18% of the gas them whether they put in the atmosphere, the methane, the carbon dioxide, United States the cause them. About another 23% not China the cause them. That then the climate change. But we must alone, because environmental degradation, the very way we do with farming, we go, we cut the bush, we burn on, we grow farm. Yes, that been operate 50 years ago, 100 years ago. Now, when you cut the bush that you own area, Kailaun or Moyamba district, the forest now they grow. And the more you not allow the forest, what they call regenerate, fallow, the less you get good food where you go. You eat them the small that you want. So that's the problem we'll get for solve using scientific method. Look, the Freetown Peninsula, not ticking time bomb. With not ticking time bomb, and when I can see them film them, with them Batman, they don't make film, they don't put the bomb. Tick, tick, tick. They say in 5 seconds it explode. The whole building they can down. Then they're not Freetown.
All right. You don't think say for Sierra Leone's level, we set as Sierra Leoneans, they make climate change affect you because of the serious deforestation what they do?
Well, very mildly. You know, the issue, Cornelius, about climate change, at the hearing, first lady, the talker, minister, the talker, wouldn't they talk about resilience? Our contribution to climate change is 0.00001%.
But deforestation, self-serve the cause.
What does that mean? They cause climate change. They cause big problem with environmental degradation. No, the English is not going to conflate them, not going to confuse them. Climate change is an ideological fight.
You think so?
Absolutely. Now, I don't tell you for 43 years. We therefore come together imaginatively, join with all other African countries, and fight imaginatively using video documentaries, demonstrations against the white man. What if we go sit down like waiting this government they do, send people that go sit down conference of parties and call and COP conference hall? No, you're wasting your time. We therefore mobilize all the billions of over 1 billion Africans on climate change. Because if they don't fight, they don't understand. Now, let's say you don't agree, say, "Bra can't kill me, can't commit mass murder." I go meet the First Lady, March 24, 2025, and tell her and say, climate change, not the intensification of mass murder. What in they mean? With man then kill we before millions Atlantic slave trade, and kill we millions colonialism. Now they don't rig the international system. They rig them, then they pay with small money for gold, diamond, and all, iron ore. Then we will never for develop, or we want develop, we'll go there for debt. We'll go there for debt, then put interest on them debt then they. We then put interest on that debt then they say, right, you don't take 100 million debt. You for pay 10% every 5 years. After 5 years, you're supposed to pay 110 million. 5 years pass, you're not able to pay 110 million. And so it go. So within 5 more years, you don't supposed to pay 150 million. When you never pay now 150 million, they, other organizations they can. Brian, I give you debt for paying now that day. Then they thief we, then they suppress we. So the climate change ought for foresters, ought for biologists, will therefore intertwine now with the international relations, with the economic situation. We must fight. If we are not fighting, we are telling the international world, come and kill us. And that is what's annoying me about the way government is addressing it. Then they joke with them. So do that. Now when young people them, me get young picking them within their 20s, understand this. If you don't fight, you are creating a situation of death, suffering. Water not good day, food not good day. So they create for you picking.
So according to you, the white people, they cause climate change because they want Africans then for suffer. So you don't think say we self the cause? Because like for example, if somebody go to Peninsula, my to side the Guma Dam, the main water catchment area for Freetown, cut all the tick around. You know if it's not going to affect we. Now it's man can cut on our way.
Not confuse this issue about climate change and environmental degradation.
Degradation, exactly.
The climate change, the way the gas they go into the atmosphere,
Yes,
they make the place they warm too much. They change the climate.
Yes.
That is climate change. Now, what thing they talk about, what they do up Guma Valley, we're in a complete madness. We're not part of the ecological genocide what they talk about. Then that's not environmental degradation. Now we the cause them. Of course, we don't cut the forest then down like so with crazy. What do they do? Like what happened 2017? Would they allow, we don't expose the soil, with the water, they go inside among the rocks and Freetown. 2017, when a mudslide take place, I've been in a state house. I've vexed too much. But they went out and did my investigative journalism. And I meet experts then, we say about 17 areas then they were not disaster prone areas. Flooding can take place, mudslide can take place, anytime in Freetown. Then what do they do? A wicked. The gentryman them, most of them are thief money, or to all man. Then thief the money at the poor people there, the government money. Then go up at the mountains, cut, burn. You know they cut and burn forest and mountainous area and a tropical rainforest. So when they don't cut and burn the forest down, they expose the land far more than they even need to use, which is different from what the British IMAC mission can do. 2010, I go up there, take the photograph, then don't make sure say they're not cut, they not they burn the land. Now they want green one. But if you go up Leicester Peak, you see what they don't do. It's sorrowful. So they don't program the whole Freetown Peninsula, forget flooding, mudslide, and then they go to the Guma Valley water pumping area where we never get water. Then call on the water catchment area. So what they don't do, then thief with money, go up the mountains, cut the forest down, make sure the poor people they never get water. What in the SFP government and APC government before them don't do? What in the government they do? What in parliament they do? Una Yeri, APC, SFP, una they fight for power. Don't wait until 3 years. A lot of damage will be done before the next presidential election. Mobilize the people. Get the people to be alerted. You are causing complicit in genocide. That's what you are doing.
All right, the program where you watch People and the Environment. People and the Environment reach you live from Magic Television, channel 38, on Facebook, also on YouTube. Don't forget to say you can be part of the program. You can send your message on the social media handles them, or you send them on WhatsApp on 090-280-389. We'll talk about climate change and its impact. And I get inside the studio by Oswald Ansels, where they help we for analyze the climate change affects them with it now the country. We'll take another story inside the program where we'll talk to Dr. Sita Dauda, when I project officer for women on mining. Instead tell me how climate change they affect the mining sector. Make we get that story there. Television and the environment program of people and the you introduce yourself, tell people your name and inside the book.
My name is Dr. Sita Dauda from Women on Mining and Extractive.
Alright, thank you for joining inside the studio. Women in mining sector, we will talk about climate change in this program. What do you think about climate change?
Well, climate change, we always see the effects where they cause right now. Climate change, that is, like, especially when it comes to the mining areas, the effects they come up from human activities. In fact, all of it now human activity, because when they talk about coal burning, now we want to manage the door. They like unethical mining practices. We also now another cause for some of the infected we they see. So all but climate change, human actions there, now there be like disadvantage to the heart.
Alright, you don't visit so many mining sites because of the kind of job we do. Tell me small about them and how you think say them mining sites in they affect climate change.
Well, if you look at them, now they like large scale mining. Then some of them machines the way they use. That alone, that smoke, hygiene to mother heart. And also them big pits the way they open, where they know they lock. That's all and some of the effects there. We get a lot of effects where they affect the climate. If you go to this Port Loko area, that Mafia axis and so on that Marampa Chiefdom, where you go that side, they can't dust where they come out. They can't dust where they affect the follow you see self before you now cannot go say now I don't want now how it will be how it will affect the global.
Alright, with your visitation at the sites and we don't call Port Loko, Kono, and the other areas where you don't visit with yourself, your eye. What do you think can be on a message to the miners there in terms of climate change?
Well, the advice to miners, and not only miners, to me and you, where they listen me. Now we know say climate change is real, the effect is real. And me and you now we get for work for say we give justice to Mother Heart. Where they mine, let we make sure to mine and they mine the right way. When you dig hole, after you don't dig, make sure you cover them back. And where they and then other areas, the way they cut trees, they burn coal, say we want forget livelihood. And whereas the effect it's serious past the benefit way they get for now. Then we be caution. let we be caution, let we protect with Mother Earth, because we have only one planet. There is no planet B.
Okay, una dey do more of advocacy for women. Una can advise women them also for take care about the way how they do the mining.
Of course, we always dey tell women them for do the mining the right way, and don't sign up for even mine, because you get some of them community then depend on water, that particular water na for drink. But if you dey go mine, you don't affect the water, you don't affect the livelihood, the source. They're like they sorry for get sober water. In fact, the mining areas and most of them don't pollute the water now. Side away be they pass before they see clean water. Now the water they all don't just yellow. Where they pass now, so they see yellow water. So we don't they get that issues then anyway too much. Even this mining way some miners that they use, now then gold mining. Now a very serious, like a dangerous substance where people they use, they say they give them gold. Like you they get something out of hand, but the effect you not consider that. If they get a very serious effect to health, to the environment, to the fishes, to the in fact to the heart.
Exactly, to the heart. So what do you want to be your message to people that would look away in terms of the impact of climate change?
Well, let me give tell people who they listen me right now. For no say climate change is real and the effect is too much. Before we don't know like a scheduled rainy season and dry season where we all know wait and reach for you. The season we they get the rain to the time where we forget, and now if we see if in excess rain, we they see the rain, they can't tell, they can't excess, they go into the dry season for the sea rain. Was it January or December where rain begin can we say what? So these are some of the effects then. And when the place can warm again with dry season, the place will go warm, like even if you don't have those self, you go say like go get fresh air, you know they get fresh air. These are all the effects of climate change. We get a lot of other effects when we see they happen because of waiting. We don't abuse the heart.
Plenty thank you for joining me inside the interview. In name na Dorcas. Plenty thank you to Dorcas for that interview that we've been doing with me. We can Magic Television. We'll continue the program Magic Television, People and the Environment. We'll reach it live for Magic Television, channel 38, Facebook, and also on YouTube. I get inside the studio, Francis, where we talk about the effects of climate change. Francis, now come to you again. You don't tell me a bit of what you think say they cause climate change. According to you, you not feel saying that we the Sierra Leone and them, not the white people, and they cause climate change. So what do you think say we for do as Sierra Leoneans for long we protect ourselves from the climate change?
First, we get for address the environmental degradation problem. We get for Allah, we get for demonstrate, we get for talk na church and mosques, na then school them, na then neighborhood them, all them, keke them, say governments take and parliament take firm action against them when they will cut the forest and done recklessly. We therefore put pressure on this government, now wait for 2028, so they will make sure, say we farmers then get scientific methods of farming. They are causing enormous damage within slash and burn farming. That we must do now. That now psychological warfare. We therefore put pressure on parliament. Say if you go up the mountain of Freetown, you go build your house there. In like now house they cost $10 million. You for break and all. And also we for make a sentence 50-year life imprisonment when you violate the environmental laws all over the country. And we get for make sure say the mining companies like na rutile, iron ore, na diamond where they don't cause irreparable, irreversible environmental damage, then for pay reparations. Billions of dollars for the damage what they don't do. We will get very little about. Then we, every small picking we old 2 years, 5 years, 7 years, then granny, then youth. All man for make manure. Now, what do you they do? Putting them away with the eats, potato leaf or orange or eat with tram, banana with tram, mango eat with tram. We not for the tram. We for the keep them in a separate bag and with deep ground put and they put dirty day, say in rotting. All man for do that. All man. So we dey take this thing out, we make manure. So now every corner of Sierra Leone we for the grow green thing then go help for minimize the effect of climate change. Then go help we for minimize environmental degradation, and then we go get nutritious food. We now foresee food security. Hey, talk and do. Don't make tractor. No. All man for turn horticulturists, agriculturists. Everybody for the plant something in this country. We forgo continuous. You don't see another talk slow one. They talk like them have that for This now why would they pan? They wait man, then they fight wap and we. And we your man, then they go on a conference room and they go sit down. Then they talk fine one. But then they talk fine one, no. Una give me more time. We not go na then village them. Me, I've been in State House. I don't go na Kurubi. I don't go na Kaniki. I go up IMAT when that mudslide take place. Then we get the equipment. Then we get drone equipment. Then people then see the English word is enormity of the environmental degradation. This is madness. We sit down, we dey talk APC, SLPP, we dey destroy Sierra Leone.
All right,
that is unacceptable.
Somebody go on for tell you say there are institutions that we government put in place which suppose for the in charge of which you dey talk so. For example, for bill host na NSI, you get for go to Ministry of Lands. If you want to do anything like protected area, you get for go to the National Protected Area Authority. If you want to do anything, we get for do with the environment, you get for go to EPA. Government will tell you say we get the institutions and they in place for do them thing and the people that they build the host for. So let's begin with them up the hill. Do you think they are poor people?
Now for
whose side they get
now we
permit?
ordinary people, when they talk about constitutional review, we forget involved with the constitutional review. We for impress on parliament, constitutional review or not to constitutional review. We will tell people that what thing they happen. We for the people there people that you get the right to make law. Now you the suggest you may wait till parliamentarian make law. The access to information law, I was the Secretary General Access Freedom of Information Coalition. Now we tell Parliament for making that law day. The people therefore tell Parliament. You know what you do, Mr. Parliament? You don't make law. Anybody will violate environmental law will go make una get water disease with a struggle for water. And for put on a treat and whip up, pass on a treat. Then you can't go to Pademba Road. You lock on there for 40 years. Make the law. Where Parliament or Judge not do we not come on a treat. Na kill and a kill una. Na kill and a kill we. Don't make it as a joke. What? Look, I've been there up the Hillcourt Road for about 12 years, even that western area. What time they go up the small hill? Now we go for firm person, I go for firm person where they go get water in a small corner. Within a short period of time, now water they come. Now then crevices, a nice small corner. You know they come again because you don't cut the forest now. Why should we? Now we all get this country out to SLPP get them, or to ABC get them. Now we all get this country. Who now left sit down, gentlemen, and they go up the hill, cut the tree down. We know they get water down here. Will they suffer? No, don't take it. Do not take it. Nobody has a right to deny you of water and food. So you're going to bill us. Look what the anti-corruption come out with. About 4 oaths then. Each of the oaths them go worth like then $3 million. Get swimming pool. Now thief money. Anti-corruption talker. Why? You dey thief the money, destroy the forest, so million pikin now go get water. They come out 3 o'clock in the morning, we go get water. For waiting. For waiting. You do not take up. Don't stand for it. Don't sit down in a corner they cry, ABC go come, they can't solve the problem, SFB go solve the problem. Tell them for solve that today. Then one day wait there na NPPA, wait there na EPA, wait there na Environment Ministry, when they do their work, we then journalists, they no go expose them. Tell President for sack them. What do they do? Will they pay you money? Will they get dollars? They go up and down conference, you know they do work? Sack the man!
All right, continue for the way to inside the program. We still discuss about climate change and its impact. And we don't get for understand now the difference between degradation and climate change. Degradation, they cause problem for we, whereas climate change, according to Parasis, they cause by the wetman them, the emission when they get to the atmosphere, they cause the climate change. But inside Sierra Leone, we they do more of degradation, as Insef don't rightly say. We always see what's happening at the peninsula. We see the trees they wouldn't they cut. We see what's they happen, water don't begin the short. But Ansys, if we continue so for the next 5 years, you think say Freetown will get water again?
We know we'll continue so for the next 5. I think you don't, they call me on television now. I go inspire the people then. One Joshua Nicol, 2019, he called me go to one church. We're not going to go there again. We now for continue so for the next 5 years. It's not madness. You they sit down, you make sure say I know get water, I go starve. Me they sit down, they look, and now go sit down look to no bad. About 50% of the population they below 15 years of age. All with total population maybe about 80% they below 40 years of age. We all youth. Why would they sit down with the suffer with the Allah APC SMB? We not go sit down the suffer. This problem this year will begin to solve.
Wait, the 40 or 50% of the youth man they now don't involve into Kush. So that's another problem.
A very small percentage of the youth who are involved into Kush. And the Kush problem when you bring cancel, the Kush problem is a sociological problem. We get the Minister of Social Welfare, we not know in principal role what them for do. Sociological problem, and that now religious problem, Christian Islam problem, because mama not the day now us, papa not the day now us, it left Pekin them not trade. So the Pekin them not they get training. You go, if you go each step, then 10 o'clock na next. You see Pekin them all 8 years they pass na trade. So that's a sociological problem where the churches and the mosques will become more aggressive for some. But I don't think it is that widespread. It could be affecting maybe less than 3% of the youth and children populace. But we must stop it. We must stop it when who now within the media. We therefore took them, the pastor them, when they go to mosques, they go to church, they Allah down there, when they go to mosques, they must go out foot by foot into the neighborhood and guide children who don't have parents at home, mama, papa, cousin, all man they hustle. That is what is happening and then causing this problem. Not to because about them lack kush, because they have no alternative. Not to say because they bought and lack kush, because governments, not this government alone, the previous government, there was a problem of severe narcotic drug abuse under Ernest Bai Koroma in time, where Colonel Major Paulo Conte come out in one pandemic about them, then click them. So governments have been reckless. Now governments don't help cause this problem. They not know what thing they're supposed to do. They're more focused on accumulating wealth for themselves. And the churches must, and the mosques must be aggressive. Because whatever environment problem, whatever push problem, there's what you would call collateral damage. If you not take action now, what they rather than freedom, about 5,000 hosts, then burn them and kill people that will not be ever the top. That is what is going to happen. You must prevent being a collateral damage.
All right, we'll not get plenty time again inside the studio. We they talk about climate change and its impact, and we don't get boku from Pa Oswald Ansys. You go tell family now you advise, give them you advice, waiting for do for let we able for protect climate change at least around beside you day.
Bopa Jagaban, I need you support. I don't call you several times. You do this, you do that, but support this idea of climate change. I came up with an idea of what I call a slave ship. So we will replicate the Atlantic slave ship then and forgo Brazil. That's what I met this first lady on. That idea is still on. We can get a cruise ship, about 7,000 people and then on that cruise ship. We can get scientists, we can get all the top musicians inside that cruise ship and go out and mobilize people then. The thing about climate change, most people they not they feel the weight of it. They think it's a matter to be solved by the United Nations or by the government. Everybody should disabuse himself of thinking climate change is something to be solved by others. You have to solve it, catalyze solutions to climate change now. It cannot be deferred, not be delayed. This is war being waged on you and your children. Fight psychologically while you can, or you are going to fight with guns and bombs.
Alright, the program we usually watch now People and the Environment, where they reach you from Magic Television. People and the Environment will continue to meet you every Friday. We will get a topic on climate change or any environmental related topic and bring the experts in the studio for let we talk about them. So yourself can join the program where you will send a text message on 090-280-389. If you get any topic or anything about climate change, about environmental issues where you want we for discuss, feel free for send another number there, or you send another with social media handles where we'll go able for discuss and we'll get the experts in the studio and talk about them. Plenty thank you to the technical team we make you get to live. Plenty thank you to our production team, and plenty thank you to you per answers, because for anytime we'll call you on Magic TV, you're always available for can give you expertise. Plenty thank you to you who watch the program. Plenty thank you to una always don't send messages them. We're sorry we're not going to read the messages there now because them don't catch you inside the program. So till next week Friday, we will get a brand new topic and a brand new discussion with the experts we will go carry it. Me, na Cornelius Ekurandu, they say tata.
People and the Environment. People and the Environment a program where they come to you na Magic TV. If you want to know all things about you environment, weather forecast, national park them, forest reserve, protected area them across the country and how to protect wildlife, within the law say about all here, join Cornelius E. Randall on Magic Television, channel 38, and also on Facebook and YouTube and all social media handle them. Every Friday from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. on Magic Television, your trusted information